Hello, 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 and welcome to Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. This is going to be the first part in what I hope to be a series of parts that will explain the game. Not explain the game, sorry, play through the game. So, down here on the bottom we have only a couple options right now. We have story and save. So there we go, let's save for our first time ever. No, let's not save over my other file. Currently, I am about halfway through on my other file, I think. I'm on chapter 4, and I think there are 8 chapters. I could be wrong. But anyways, let's start the story. So how this is going to work is I'm going to explain, for some of the rhythm games, I'm not going to be able to show the top and bottom screen at the same time. So for some of them, I'll just explain what I'm doing. And then for the story sequences, I'll move to the bottom screen, and for other story sequences, I'll move to the top screen, because some story sequences happen on the bottom, some on the top. So that's how this is going to work out. I'm not sure how much commentary I'll be able to do, especially during the rhythm games, because those take a little concentration. So I'm really sorry if there's a lack of commentary, but I hope you enjoy this series. So let's do this. Let's start the story. Here we go.
This is a work of fiction. No connection is intended with actual persons or events. At the beginning of the 19th century, almost all of Europe lay in the hands of a single man. Napoleon Bonaparte. This first glorious emperor of France had a favorite saying. Imagination rules the world. Later.
Raphael. This is my apartment, or as we say in Paris, mon appartement. I used to live here with my father. Now it's just me and fondue. My father taught me a lot, like never take stuff that doesn't belong to you. And before you ask, no, this art doesn't belong to me. It's a long story. I have a secret.
and we are up to our first rhythm game. This rhythm game will fool a lot of you. If you're watching this for the first time and aren't really sure what Rhythm Thief is, this game is going to fool you into thinking this is just another rhythm game, but it's actually not. It's much more than just your average rhythm game. It has a story, first off. It's very Professor Layton-esque. There are sections of it that are split between the rhythm games. There are sections of it that are like a point-and-click adventure game where you go to different sections of the town and talk to different people, and also sometimes you have to solve a puzzle or two. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting kind of stuff. But this game, all you do is you do these directions with the stylus in time with the music. Now, while I'm recording this, I'm not going to be doing very well on these games, I can guarantee you. But, you know, whatever. Hopefully we won't fail too much. I love the animation in the game, especially the cutscenes. This game doesn't require too much concentration. This rhythm game part, it's not too bad. Some of them do require concentration though. Oh wow. Already got a harsh. Ah, damn it. Whatever. So if you,
Show's over.
Ah, that was horrible. If you want to let me know if it's okay if I talk during the story sequences or the dance sequences, is it okay if I do that? If it's not, I won't do it, but if it is, then I might do it. I mean, I won't do it all the time, but I was wondering because, I don't know, it's not really a Let's Play if I'm not talking, and so far there isn't much talking. So if I come up with something to talk about, I might bring it up during one of the cutscenes or something. I don't know. No, never mind, not the cutscenes, because the subtitles are on the touch screen, so I can't really show the cutscenes and the bottom screen at the same time, unless you want to see it like this. But what's the fun in that? So I prefer it like this, and then I don't know, I hope you can hear it okay. I noticed that it was a little hard to understand that cutscene in a couple parts, so I'm really sorry about that. But I'm trying to think of how to pace these videos. I'm thinking maybe one story sequence, one rhythm game per episode. I think that's probably a good idea. One rhythm game per episode. So that'll be roughly, I think, 40 episodes, because we're not going to do the side games. And I think they're like, well, there aren't many of those. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but let's see what the story has to offer next.
Chapter 1. Chance Encounter. Papa, wait! What do you mean you aren't coming back?
Forgive me, Raphael.
Where are you going? Don't leave me! Papa! It's been 3 years since my father disappeared without a trace. But for the first time, we've got a lead. Right, Fondu? The coin my father left me had an unusual mark. There's a bracelet on display in the Louvre, and it's got the same mark on it, Fondu. If I get a hold of that bracelet, maybe I can find my father. What do you say to that, Fondu? You with me?
Okay, now I'm gonna read. I'll read this stuff that isn't spoken. You see the paper today? Finally, coverage worthy of us. Check it out! Phantom R, next stop the Louvre. The Paris Constabulary has received a warning from Phantom R that his next target will be the Bracelet of Tiamat. The bracelet, an ancient Babylonian artifact, is part of the Mesopotamia exhibit on display at the Louvre. Authorities are baffled as to why Phantom R would be after this heretofore unknown treasure. Inspector Vergier of the Paris Constabulary, the Paris Constable, I'll just say that from now on, insists it's nothing more than a publicity stunt. He vows to capture Phantom R and put a permanent end to his purloining. Purloining? That's a weird word. Purloining, yeah. Only time will tell if Phantom R is in for the crime of the century or simply in over his head. A publicity stunt? Sounds like Inspector Vergier has his pantaloons in a knot. You're not gonna let that windbag get to you, are you, Fondu? Have I ever led you astray? We got this in the bag. Woof! Attaboy, Fondu. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have an appointment at the Louvre. Alright. Oh, I nearly forgot. Gotta take care of one thing before we head out. This is where you learn about the point-and-click stuff. Touch the icon on the top right to open the terminal menu. Here's the rhythm list. This is a list of all the rhythm games you've already played. Just pick one to play it again. It's also the place to get to save or view your current status, so be sure to stop by often. Sorry. I need my glasses, I think. All set. Now let's shake it to the Louvre. Woof, woof. Alright. Okay, I think what I'll do actually is, if it's okay if I don't, zoom out all the way so you can see the subtitles as well, I'll just explain what happened in the story just then, in case you're lost or you don't know what they said. I think that's what I'll do. I'm sorry, this is all a learning experience for me. This is the first real Let's Play that I've done. I tried Half-Life 2. That was kind of a half-hearted Let's Play. This one is actually... I'm thinking this will be a real Let's Play. Like, I think this will be like a true Let's Play. But I think that'll bring us to the end of this episode, right at the start of Chapter 1, too. Next episode, we will find out why are we bringing ourselves to the Louvre to steal the bracelet of Tiamat, and where has Phantomar's father gone? Also, why was somebody looking for Napoleon Bonaparte? We'll find out this and more in the next episode. So if you enjoy this episode, if you enjoy this Let's Play so far, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this, please leave a comment telling me why. Please dislike it and unsubscribe. So, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I have so far, and I will see you all later. Peace!